Hello, spirits. I would like to see if you guys can communicate through the cat balls. If I have a question, you can answer. The Y is for yes. The N is for no. Question mark can be like unsure, maybe, you don't know. And then this one can just be for fun. So you can still utilize the EMF meter, which is a black device looking thing here called an EMF meter. I have a specific cemetery I wanted to show the viewers. It's called Cypress Lawn Cemetery in Colma, San Mateo County, California. Here are some photos that I have gathered. So I'm just gonna scroll through. Can't see it all. That's the new renovated chapel. This is a nice pond, and it looks to be for the Asian community. Pretty nice. And then here's a mausoleum inside a mausoleum. And here's probably where that was. And now we're in another area. Here's the outside of it. Inside. So maybe the coloring was a little off, I don't know. Pretty cool. And here's another view of the gate. And then last but not least, oh, by the way, it says, sorry, 1892 is when it was established. And then here's the exit. So, again, this is the Cypress Lawn Cemetery in Coleman, right here. So just like I've done with the Elder Baloo Meeting House Cemetery and the Lake Grove Cemetery, but this time this one's in California. So if you happen to be residing or were buried in that specific cemetery and you just want to say hi, or you have a unique story that you want to say, since it's a huge, very huge cemetery, could you please help me by saying your name and your last name? Or if you happen to say your name, and I'm assuming you could say a word that starts with the letter of your last name, maybe. And I just want you guys to know it is also called the City of the Dead. The Colma is the City of the Dead. So it's pretty interesting to find it. So if you're here, which you might be, I'm going to hit the start on the Spirit Talker app. So if you want to come through, you can. You can even tap the cat balls if you have the energy to. Lady. Oh.
Lady.
Right off the bat. All right. So there's a lady that resides there that wants to say hi. Okay. By the way, this is Detective Lazaria. I would like to see if I can, if there's not much information, maybe I can do some research. But because it's a very populated, are you frightened? No?
Are you frightened?
Mm-mm. Because it's kind of like a big community and a private cemetery, I don't know if I could do suggested edits, but I can still do some research if it has some unique story looking to it. Like, you know, if they died young, maybe I can find out how, why. So if you need to gain any energy to do any of the stuff that I have here to communicate, whether it's through the app or through the cat balls or the EMF meter, please use the selective lights that are turned on in this room. Mm-hmm.
I need to make peace.
Okay. Do you need me to say a prayer after this? Again, you can utilize the cat balls. Right next to this one is a referring to a yes. That one's good for a no. Back one, question mark, unsure, maybe, don't know. This one's just saying hi. The bell's just for show, but if you happen to have the ability, that'd be cool. But since I've gotten it, it's very difficult for a spirit. It's a beautiful cemetery, by the way. It's too bad it's private. I believe there are chances that you can pay to have tours if you want to take a bus tour. And what they do is they tell you stories about the famous people there. Red hair.
Red hair.
Mm. Is there somebody here in this cemetery that has red hair? Are they Scottish? Maybe from Ireland? Or have a heritage of people from Ireland? Because people probably are like, what about you? No, I have a dark blonde hair. Oh my god. Hey. Hi. Thank you. I was like literally going in Spaceland looking at the photo of the cemetery. So you just said hello. Hi, who is this? I mean, if you can tell me your name, that'd be cool. Thank you for coming in. And by the way, that's actually the difficult-ish kind of ball, or the dying ball. Again, thank you. So I had it Evelyn by chance. Here. Here.
Here.
You just guess. See, they said here, and they also tapped that cow ball to say that they were here. So I had a previous session off camera, and it was regarding a lady named Evelyn. And she had a beautiful photo. However, I am not allowed to show that photo. Bummer. So, is this Evelyn again? Go right?
Go right.
By the door? Want me to go towards the door? To the device with the search engine? To find you? I mean, that's to my right. Pinwheel? Hmm. So I don't know. So, just curious if this is Evelyn. I can't show it to you, but I can read the story again. How's that? Evelyn Viola Coffee Berry. That is her name. I cannot show her picture, but she passed away age 60. Her story is basically this. I'll let you pause it.
We can whisper.
Okay. And the tragedy area strikes around this point, towards the end. So I was reading her story, and then of course I found out that I am not allowed to show the photo of her. That was a bummer. I was doing really well with the session too. I got trees, and I'm like, well, there is a lot of trees, probably even cypress trees. And then it said haunted, and I'm like, well, yeah, it's called the City of the Dead, so I'm pretty sure the city or the cemetery is. And it had some other stuff that was so cool, but again, I couldn't show the photo. But that's who came. And then the next person that came up was Vernon. Remember Vernon coming up? So there is Vernons there too. There was 91 Vernons, but again, I had to cut the session, so I don't know which one it was. But again, there's a lot. Oh, it did say 1970s, and she passed away in 1976 for Evelyn. So that's why I felt like that was her. But she probably wasn't aware that her photo was not allowed to be shared. Sorry, I didn't know until later. But a beautiful photo, by the way. You guys can actually go to her Find a Grave and see it for yourself. I'll link it in the description. You are smart. Yes.
You are smart.
See, I found a little loophole how I can't show them here, but I can have the ability to allow them to see it. Ta-da! Detective brain right there. I forgot the last name. Who was it? It was Evelyn Vernon something else. Oh, forget now. Oh well, we'll just start over. So who was the one that tapped the center ball with the penguin? By the way, I lost my stickers on them because of the heat, so I had to put a new one on. But it's the dying ball, I believe, or the difficult ball. I don't know if she has red hair. The photograph is sepia tone, so it's kind of hard to tell. But it could be her. And by the way, that wasn't me tapping it. I didn't do it. And plus they said here, church bell tolls.
Church bell tolls.
Well, they did renovate the church, and I did show the picture of the renovated church, the chapel. Very beautiful. They definitely, it's a very luxurious place to be buried. Can explain why it's probably private, because you do not want anyone to be disrespectful to the dead and to the areas of where they reside, like the headstones being, destroyed, vandalized. We don't want that. Nope, especially with where it's at, a small town. That could easily happen if they didn't keep the place guarded and private. So I'm not allowed to probably go there. I don't know if I have the money to do a tour. Henry. Oh.
Henry.
Okay, Henry. Well, there's just 2,423 Henrys, Henry. You're one of them, I'm sure. Are you related to Coffee? The last name? No. Get out of here?
Get out of here.
Is there someone else here that you don't want to be here? Like a darker entity that just stopped in? So if there's a darker entity, you're not allowed to be here. You'll have to be on the sidelines.
Dominic.
Dominic's here. Dominic. Okay. Sorry, I was going back to Evelyn real quick just to see her last name again. I know it was Coffee as a maiden name. Ah, Berry. Coffee Berry. Okay. So is there a Henry Berry is basically what I'm trying to see. Oh my god, there is a Henry Berry. What are the odds? Check it out. There's a Henry Berry. But the dates aren't known, so maybe he's still alive? Oh. Oh, he's in a memorial, a big, huge listing of people. So here's the it's a monument that oversees the Laurel Hill.
You should stay.
So get out of here and you should stay. Apparently they're saying either I stay or Dominic to stay. So, yeah, so I'm wondering if it's maybe just a monument with people that have passed away. I don't know. Because it shows you, oops, shows you this thingy and I can't read it because it's so hard. The story of Laurel Hill, oh, it just tells you the story of it. So I bet you if I read it somewhere in there, it's going to probably mention Henry Berry. Possibly. I don't know. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. I'm sorry if you tapped a cap on it, I wasn't paying attention, but I'm just trying to focus on finding. Well, there's 21 Dominics, so that lowers it down. So, Dominic, any way you want to help me? Or do you want me to pick a random Dominic from here that looks interesting? How about Dominic Henry, Lorraine? Dominic Henry Lorraine, because it said Henry and then it said Dominic.
Okay. We're friends.
I think that's the one that I'm supposed to go to. He was 91, born 1894, passed away 1985. That's it. Oh, and his spouse is Helen and his child is Louis. Or Louise? No. Lois? Yeah, Lois. Like Lois Lane, but Lois. Jane, not Lane, but Lois Jane. Lauren Teskey. So did I find you, Dominic? Maybe you were trying to give me your name, but you accidentally put the middle name, which kind of helps, by the way. So if this was you, cool. Not much other than this. So here's the headstone. Nice, nice. Just, it looks like it's a curbside headstone, by the way. Yeah, there's a lot that don't have photos at all because of how private it is. So it's kind of sad. But I think I found him because it did have Henry. Or is it Henry Dominic? Not Don, Dominic. No, there's no Henry Dominic. Cruelty?
Cruelty.
Did someone pass away tragically? with some cruelty involved. Maybe was M. Did anybody get killed in this, huge? Okay, if you really want to know exactly how many reside in this that are at least listed in this find a grave, 209,278. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a huge cemetery. Huge. Explains the beauty of it. So I don't know if they're telling me we're friends, or that maybe if there was a difference between the Henry and the Dominic, that they were friends. But I think it was Henry Dominic. Sorry, Dominic Henry Lauren, Loren. I don't know. That could be just coincidence, but I saw something float down. Could just be a trick of my eyes. This time it's not the circular thingy, because that's down here. But it was up here. Could just be dust. But you can prove to me,
Williams.
Williams. Okay, that's the last name. I'm going to go with Williams. Please hold. There's just 1,000 of them and 98. 1,098. But we did get a Dominic. Nope. And we did get Henry. Oh, there is Henry Williams. Is it Henry Williams? It narrows it down to 14. Again, if it's a yes and it's a Henry Williams, then I need to keep going on. You can tap that cat ball, or you can tap no. If it's not, it's somebody else that's got the last name Williams.
Like.
Oh, it's like. It's like Henry? Oh, like William? Well, yeah, if it's William, good luck. Oh. Like, as in heart? The heart-shaped headstone? Just curious. Because there is a heart-shaped headstone, I'll show you. But it says unknown. Just says age 78, Henry Williams. Is that how you were trying to tell me how to find you? By saying like as in heart? I mean, you're going active, so I guess that's a yes. Okay. See? I put 2 together. Oh, sorry, 73 years old. I have to blow it up a little bit more. Okay, there you go. Nice. Cool. That would be... I'm just curious if there's any other ones that have a heart. Oh.
I don't want to talk.
Okay.
Died a long time ago.
Okay, so someone doesn't want to speak, but they did let me know that they passed away a long time ago. Well, let's see. Did that one pass away? Oh, yeah, because it just says no dates. So maybe this particular Henry Williams did pass away a long time ago. Obviously in the mid-1800s. Thank you. Is that a yes? So, I don't know. They like that ball, apparently. And no, I'm not moving at all. I mean, my feet-wise. So it's not... what do you call it? It's not me moving around. It's them. Correct? It's a spirit that activated the ball in the center. They did something here where they tapped it. Can you confirm with the EMF meter? Okay.
He screams.
Oh. Henry still? Well, I'm sorry that you're feeling like you need to scream. So unfortunately, I can't hear you. The only way to kind of communicate is through the Spirit Talker app, as well as the capitals, which you've done twice, whoever it was in the beginning and then just a bit ago. I noticed that they don't want to tap the ones for yes and no and the unsure. They like the center one. Feeling.
Feeling.
Okay, you're feeling the ball? Or you I don't know. Is there somebody that has a last name with F-E-E-L? Ah, there is some Feely, F-R-E, yeah.
Brother.
Brother? Oh, okay. So is there somebody that's missing their brother? So you're feeling you like your brother, or you're feeling sad? Maybe your brother's not with you yet because he's... I mean, if it is Henry Whelan from a long time ago, then obviously that's not going to be somebody still alive. But if it's someone new trying to let me know about a brother that might be still alive, or maybe they're brothers out there, which could be. But like I said, I was just going with a whim when it said feeling. I was like, maybe there's a last name with feel. And I got Feely, and there's 9 of them. I got 2 Georges, a Lucy, Phyllis, Amos, Bernard. Oh, sorry, those are Feely, F-E-E-L-Y now. James, Jean, and Rose. Is there by chance anybody in that cemetery that did something very bad? Like a criminal. Is there a criminal that resides in there? Oh, funny enough.
I'm nasty.
So yeah, is there like a nasty, evil, bad spirit that did something in their lifetime that was bad? Like somebody who was a criminal? And if you can answer with yes, no, unsure. Do I scare you?
Do I scare you?
Not yet. Okay, I believe I did find somebody. I mean, there's a lot of famous people, but one particular one got my attention. If I can find him. Found him. So his name is Joseph Paul Coetzer. Okay. He was, who are you?
Who are you?
My name is Detective Lazaria. And if this is Joseph Paul Coetzer. I'm probably butchering your last name. He was born 1911 and passed away 1946, age 35. Apparently, he was a criminal. He was a bank robber. And he was the most feared one of the West Coast during that Depression era. So he was...
There was a fire here.
Oops. Hold on. So on this, it says, after his imprisonment, he was caught trying to escape from the island prison. So he was sent to Alcatraz. But in 1941 of May, he and 3 others attempted to escape the rock, but they failed. After spending 5 years in solitary, he threw into another escape plan with Bernard, Marvin, Buddy, Sam, and Clarence. The resulting breakout attempt, known as the Battle of Alcatraz, began on...
What are your names?
Well, my only person here is Detective Lazario, so unless there's other spirits, they'll have to say their names to you. Which began on May 2nd, 1946. In a spectacular plan, the plotters gained access to the GUN gallery and took 9 guards hostage, but the plan failed due to a misplaced key. Oh, thank God for that, huh? Furious that all hope of escape was gone, Joseph Paul Coetzer was SHOT down each of the hostages, killing 1.
She has her eye on you.
So Thompson and Shockley returned to their cells while the remaining 3 SHOT it out with the prisoner personnel and U.S. Marines. Whoa. So the fantastic siege lasted for 41 hours with hundreds of grenades and shaped bombs dropped into the cell house to dislodge the escapees. So Joseph and his 2 partners, Coy and Hubbard, were found deceased on the morning of May 4th. His body was cremated by his wife at the Cypress Lawn Memorial. However,
Charlotte.
In his niche in the mausoleum, it is empty. They were aware of the cremains that were missing, but it was not known who took them. This remains a mystery. A lone rose sits in the niche. Interesting, huh? And no, I don't actually, you know what? I don't know his wife's name. I don't know if it's Charlotte. I just have his mom's name, which is Elza. So maybe his wife is Charlotte. But is Charlotte another one that's just saying hi?
A boy was killed.
Hold on, my back's killing me. Give me a second. I cannot spell your name for some reason. It just doesn't want me to spell it right. Okay, there is 487 Charlottes there. But of course, you know, that's not a boy's name, so maybe a little boy was killed and they reside in this cemetery. Is it by chance the son of Charlotte? Sorrow? Just so you guys, I can see. I'm sorry. So, did someone lose their son by a tragedy because they were KILLED? Again, you can respond with yes, no, possibly, unsure, maybe. So I can't really, I don't know. It's not going to help me, but I'm going to try something and just bear with me. No, I was trying to see if I can do a little cheat sheet kind of thing, but no. I hope you don't mind. I'm doing a little research here as I'm. Oh, Williams. There is a Williams. I don't know. Could be a coincidence.
Abomination.
Hmm. Okay. No, never mind. I thought maybe it had something to do with the passing of a son. Hmm. Some of these have really long bios. I'm trying to read if it relates to anything about a son. But this is way too long. I feel like I'm getting close. But it's just too long. Hmm. All right. I can see you're here. I can't find you though. I know you're trying. Nice to meet me.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I don't know which Charlotte you are. I'm reading on some of them, but there's so many. Well, not that as many. There's 10. So because there's 10, I was just thinking maybe there had something to do with a son that unfortunately passed away tragically, but I can't find that in the bio. So maybe you can give me more hints, or unless there's somebody else that can give me a hint on who this boy is. Or if it was just Spirit Talkers saying a boy was killed just randomly. That's probably what it did. So can I test something out, please? Is it okay if I try to tap the cat ball by the Y just to make sure it's active? If so, can you go to the yellow on the EMF meter twice, if that's okay? I'll give it a little bap just to start it up. Or maybe you can give it a bap. Okay. I think they're saying give it a go. See, I knew it was going to be difficult. That's why. Okay, I got to use my other hand. Even though I can't even move my fingers. There you go.
We exorcise you.
Oh. There you go. So again, that's how you tap it. I think I had to fix it. That's why I wanted to test it out. Okay, now that I got it to work. By the way, it says exercise. You know, the other word. And I was like, well, if you could do the other word with the E, that might help me. Could lose a couple pound or two. Been eating a little bit of treats here and there. Shouldn't have. I know. Ooh, I know. Instead of waiting for names, I can ask questions. If they can let me know.
Incident.
Incident. Okay, so is this an incident? I can't even speak. That word? Did that happen? Is that what caused your passing? Did something bad like that happen? Or is that like a clue? Maybe it's like Charlotte. Oh. Charlotte. INC? I don't know. I was just like, I? Is there a last name I? I don't know. Okay. Okay, while we're waiting for more things to come through, can you tap a capital next to the Y, the N, or the question mark if you can answer these? Are you at peace? I know earlier I think you said no.
Alive.
So somebody's letting me know there's a person alive? Maybe? Is there somebody you miss? Is there a family member that you miss and you want to send a message out to them? So maybe there was an incident that caused your passing, but someone survived? So I don't know if it's like a family member in a, say a car accident, and then one survived, one didn't. I'm not sure if this is something you can say because it said at the very beginning-ish. It's a brother. Maybe there's a brother out there that survived. No? Okay. Is it a young? Oh, a boy. Was it the son? So a boy was killed. So is the mother alive or the father alive? Oh.
I need more energy.
If you need more energy, I have 3 lights in the room that are turned on for you. Go ahead and go to the light, gain the energy, and come back. And you can always have fun with the cat balls. I mean, I guess if I'm not asking a specific question right away, you can maybe just tap any of them for fun. I mean, you did this one twice, so that just lets me know that you're here and saying hi. Okay, here's a question. If I get chirp chirp, that's okay. Do spirits exist? aka souls of the living that have passed. Do spirits exist? Again, yes, no, can't say, hi. Oops, sorry. Ugh. Confidence?
Confidence.
Okay, so they're asking me to feel confident in myself. Okay, I'm gonna back off a little bit, if that's okay. Reach over for my water water. Notice I've been moving around and the cat ball didn't go off. Okay, that's, to me, it was a spirit in the beginning and in the middle. I'm not sure who it was, but still, I've been having a lot of sessions without the cat balls being active, so I know there's someone here. And that cemetery being very huge, well, it makes sense. Someone is out here to let me know about their story, possibly. Could have been Evelyn. At the very beginning, when I had a not so good session for that startup, but it was it was beautiful until that picture.
Battle here.
Okay, it said battle here. So, are you referring to that battle of Alcatraz? You know, with that Joseph Paul Coetzer, whatever.
People can't hear me.
Otherwise, maybe it was referring to a soldier. Were you a soldier? Oh, I think that's, hold on. I think they're saying they were a soldier. So it's nothing to do with the Battle of Alcatraz. So you were a soldier. Well, let's see if we can narrow it down, okay? If you're a soldier, I should be able to do this. Hit veteran. I get 2,000. Hey, that's a big drop from 200,000. If you can tell me your name, if it's a male, I'm assuming, can you tell me your name? It'll help narrow things down even more. Because it seems like you're trying to get a story out. Chaos? Well, I'm sure there was, you know, chaos during the war. I'm going to go with this. Were you in the World War II? So was it the Battle of World War II from 1944 to 1945, 1946, around that time? I mean, there's a lot. I got a lot. Did you die in the war? Is this spirit letting me know they passed away in that battle? I'm assuming maybe you passed away in 1944? $1945? $1945? That narrows it down. 25 records now. I'm going to list up some really quickly. Robert Herman, something with an A, senior. You were about 46 years old.
Watch out.
There's an Adrian, Arthur, Corporal Arthur Norman Barrett. He was very young. Again, if this is you, all you have to do is tap any of the balls. But ideally, yes, or that one. John Paul Bishop. He was very young. So I got Arthur Norman Barrett, very young. Same with John Paul Bishop, very young. They're about 25 years old. This one actually has a photo. John Paul Bishop has a picture. I'll quickly show it to you. He was in the Navy. Doomed. So Arthur Norman Barrett was 23. He passed away in Germany. Excuse me. John Bishop was, his passing was apparently Placer County, California. Well, anyway, it goes on and on. A lot of them are very young, too. I got Everett Timothy Buckley. I got a Marceline Rayford, Harold Conrad, Floyd Albert, Robert Long, John McUrchin, Frank Charles Needles, Frank Netzel, Adolf Abel, he was a captain, Harold Judson, Stanley Thompson, without the P, Henry Peter Lungs. Yeah, I'm out of
Lungs.
Out of breath. And then last, I think, Henry Clarence Wreden. There's a photo of him too. He was 23. Vietnam War. Passed away in Vietnam. Quickly. Can't really show photos too long. Apparently. For some. This one has a building for Judson. Pretty cool. Did someone pass away due to maybe ammonia? Like a disease, like an illness? Do you like residing in that Cypress Lawn cemetery in Colma, San Mateo, California? Do you like having your resting place be there?
Mavis.
There are some Mavises. There's 9. I got a Mavis, Lorraine, Barnes.
We like investigators.
Alterary. She passed away young. She was only 31. Her father is Nelson, mother's Mary or Mabel. Nothing, no picture. Maybe you're the one that passed away due to the lungs? Do you want me to research and find that out? Find out how you passed away so young? Mavis, Lorraine, Altery or Terry? I can't pronounce. It's this. So again, I can, just off camera. There is also Mavis June Hasey, 1904 to 1955. Looks like she was cremated. She was 50. There's an obituary. Maybe it mentions anything about her passing of lungs. I don't know.
I was punished.
I don't know. It doesn't say how she passed away, so I can't do that one. Well, when it said it was punished, I'm wondering if it was Joseph Paul, that bank robber. He was punished for doing criminal thing. I don't know. So again, there's a lot of it's us.
It's us.
So was it the ones that escaped the prison? Another one. She was 38. Mavis Jessie Blacksmith. Age 38, 1920 to 1959.
Radiance.
Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Okay, check this out. So Miss Mavis Smith, 38, was on Monday night as her automobile swerved out of the control at Rowan Park. Her daughter Sharon, 6, escaped serious injuries. Both were thrown from the car. Things occurred. Aww. It was a small French car which rolled over. Aww. It pinned her, so it could mean like lungs, like she couldn't breathe.
Winifred.
That's sad. Wow. Is that you that was coming through? Not Winifred yet, but did I find one of the spirits that was coming through with the name Mavis? If this was Mavis Jessie Blacksmith that passed away in the car accident, can you let me know? By tapping into the cat balls, ideally the ones here. I just read your story. I'm so sorry if this was you. Winifred? There is some Winifreds. $144.
Mess.
Yes, it was a mess. Share my message. Oh, message.
Share my message.
She was trying to say message, and now you want me to share your message? Is this regarding Mavis to your daughter? So Mavis Smith, do you want to send a message to your daughter? The one that survived the incident? Okay, I don't know what your message is. Do you miss her? Love her? You're watching over her? Well, there is also some Winifreds, 144 Winifreds. But anybody with the M-E-S-S as a last name? No. Smith? Hey, there is a Winifred Smith. It just says passed away in 1959, though. I'm not sure if that's related to the Mavis.
Raymond.
Grandpa Ray? Is that you coming through? Right, it's Raymond. Or is Winifred have a husband named Raymond that she wants to say a message to? So after this, I do have to wrap it up. It's been past an hour. Normally I was trying to go for 30 minutes, okay? So let me just get a quick... Yeah, I got a Winifred Brady, B-R-A-D-Y, with a spouse Raymond. Let me know, is that you? So your name's Winifred McLaughlin, L-E-E-T for maiden name, B-R-A-D-Y for your married name. You were 81, 1905 to 1986. Your spouse is Raymond Archibald Brady, 1906 to 1961. Your parents are William and interesting enough, Winifred McLaughlin Leet. Your siblings, Elizabeth. Is this you? Did you help narrow?
People are scared of us.
Well, I'm not scared of you. So again, I'm not sure if I found them, but it did help narrow that completely. So again, if you can tap a cat ball, the one next to Y or the middle one, to let me know. Presence. So you're here?
Presence.
So I got you. I found you. It says presence. So I may have found her. But there is probably a Raymond here too. Yep, 512 Raymonds. But do they have a Mavis as the spouse? No. Well, again, thank you for all that have come. Whoever did activate the cat ball, if there was 2 of you, thank you. Purple hair, yeah, that's just,
Purple hair.
you know, silly nonsense in the spirit talker world. Yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed learning about the Cypress Lawn Cemetery in Colma.
Emerge.
Emerge. So as I'm trying to slowly end my session. Yeah. So again, got 2 cat ball activities by somebody. Got to show you a few people that were here and their interesting stories, as well ones that weren't even mentioned. I just wanted to let you know about them. And one that unfortunately I had a session with, but I unfortunately had to cut it, but I wanted to include it.
Comfort.
So does this make you feel comfortable? I'm glad. Do you want me to continue to do this randomly after I end this, the next couple days or weeks, to come back to this specific cemetery just because there's so many of you? That seems like you want to say hi and be known.
Footsteps follow.
So I do feel a cold breeze before all this started to happen, as it said comfort. Is there somebody to the left of me? Is that my Grandpa Ray? I mean, I did say Raymond. I mean, he is over there with his stuff. So is Grandpa Ray here? Can you tap the cat ball next to the Y block? This one? If that's you, Grandpa Ray, Raymond, that I'm feeling with the cold breeze before I end. If you're trying to make me feel comfortable.
Planning.
Okay, were you planning on to do that? Okay, you just need more energy? Because it takes a lot of energy to give me the feeling of the cold. Okay. I believe he's here. I know my Grandpa Ray's here. So, just because I'm ending doesn't mean you have to go away. You can still hang out. I just will be having a little bit of dessert before I go to bed. You can join me. So I'm going to hit the end one because no one tapped it. So let me go ahead and sign off. This is Detective Lazaria signing out. If I can get it to work. There you go. So again, that's my little sign off. You guys can tap the other balls if you want to say goodbye. Thank you. So hopefully you guys can utilize this again. I don't know if I'm going to continue to always have this, but it is a way to maybe communicate.
Do you understand?
Do I understand? Yes, I'm assuming you meaning that you're letting me know that you're my grandpa, right? So, like I said, I just thought to give it a shot with the circle.
Circle.
Your pen? Either A, they're letting me know they're going around in circles, trying to gain the energy through all the lights. Or it's his pen, his navy pen, which is circular. Hold on. It's going to get a little bumpy. basically this. Right, Grandpa Ray? That's yours. The circular button.
How are you?
Aw, I'm doing good. Hopefully you are too. Hopefully you're still at peace. If you are not, you just let me know and I'll say a prayer to you. Sorry. All right. So, at the very end, it looks like my Grandpa Ray was saying hi. Okay, to all the spirits who obviously reside in the world and most probably at this specific very large cemetery. I need to get going. Thank you so much. We will meet again. Not me going up there, but just having another session. And hopefully we can continue to communicate with these capels, the bell, maybe the ghost motion detector, which I didn't activate, as well as Spirit Talker, and find a grave. All right. Thank you. Bye.